Welcome back to Top TV. Here we discuss issues, we discuss information, we discuss ideas to make you move forward, to influence you positively, to give you updated information to enhance your career. So today we are going to be looking at a particular topic. I want you to take your time and watch this to the end. JAPA with sense. JAPA with sense. JAPA with sense, we are looking at best countries to study and secure your permanent resident. Best country to study and secure your permanent resident. So when it comes to JAPA series, it's important to plan and be strategic about it, because the fact is this: schooling abroad is very, very expensive. It's very, very expensive, especially considering the exchange rates now. It's very, very expensive. So you need to strategize, you need to plan, and you need to be intentional about every move you take. One thing is to JAPA, another thing is to get the best out of it. If you JAPA to the wrong country, you can JAPA that to your country, which is not good. Everybody prays to make progress and no one prays to fail. So I will be looking at 5 to 10 different countries that you can consider for JAPA, and at the end of the day you'll be able to secure your permanent residence. Number one country on my list here is Canada. Canada is one of the best countries you can JAPA into, you can relocate into, and within few years you'll be able to get your permanent residence. For those who are coming in through studies, between 20,000 to 30,000 Canadian dollars, you'll be able to study for your postgraduate or undergraduate. At the end of your study, you'll be able to obtain your postgraduate work visa for up to 3 years, after which you can apply for your permanent residence. You must be conscious of the courses you go for. Courses like tech, healthcare, engineering, these are lucrative courses you can do in order to settle in on time. Within a space of 3 to 4 years, you'll be able to get your permanent residence as a student. Or probably if you get all the needed points-based requirements, you can apply directly for permanent residence, either by express entry or the provincial nominee. So Canada is one of the countries you can consider for JAPA. Number 2 is Australia. Australia is known as the kangaroo country. If you can enter into Australia, you will enjoy a lot in Australia. It is student friendly and you will easily get your permanent residence. With 32,000 Australian dollar, you'll be able to get your study. After study, you do your post-study work, and with that you can apply for your permanent residence. So Australia is a very good country to consider for permanent residence. Number 3, which is most popular, is United Kingdom. I must tell you for free that it is difficult to get permanent residence in United Kingdom within a space of time. But if you can be patient and stay focused, you'll be able to get your permanent residence. With £17,000 per year, you'll be able to pay your tuition fee for a postgraduate course in United Kingdom. After a space of 1 to 2 years after your master's, or 3 years for your PhD, 3 to 4 years for your PhD, you need to apply for your postgraduate work permit, and you'll be able to, after that or during that time, you need to apply for your work visa, which is for 5 years. After 5 years, you need to apply for indefinite leave to remain, which can be known as your permanent residence. This is an opportunity for you to JAPA. United Kingdom is one of the most popular countries many students or individuals want to go into. Number 4 is Germany. Germany is a very good country, I must tell you. Germany is a very good country because they have a lot of public institution that has free tuition fee. You pay nothing to enter into Germany when it comes to studies. Though you are going to have to meet the necessary requirements, but most of the time for public institutions, you don't have to pay any amount for tuition fee. After your studies, you'll be able to apply for work visa and permanent resident. This is a very good country if you must consider traveling out of your country. Another country is Sweden. Sweden. Sweden is a very good country. You'll be able to apply for your post-study after 6 months of staying in Sweden, and from there your work visa, then you'll be able to apply for permanent residence. Number 6 is New Zealand. New Zealand is a very good country to consider. It's a very good country to consider. You can go through work visa, through study visa. After 2 to 3 years, you'll be able to apply for your permanent residence. Another country I would advise and encourage you to look into is to Ireland. Is a younger brother to United Kingdom. I do call it younger brother to United Kingdom. It's synonymous to United Kingdom if only you can consider it. After your 2 years study for your postgraduate, you will be able to apply for your work visa. From there, you'll be able to apply for your permanent residence. This is a good country for those who want to go into tech, into healthcare. It's something you must consider. Another country is Netherlands. Netherlands has a lot of opportunity if you can come in through work visa, study visa. After that, you'll be able to apply for your permanent residence within a space of 5 years. Another country you should consider is Portugal. Portugal is a country many people don't consider, but it has a lot of opportunity. As a matter of fact, it has one of the most cheapest tuition fee when it comes to European country. If I must advise you, Portugal has a lot of opportunity. In short, I would consider it as the land of gold mine. So if you can consider Portugal, it is something that is good for you. With 3,500, you'll be able to pay for your tuition fee in Portugal. After that, within a space of 5 years working visa, you'll be able to apply for your permanent residence. As a matter of fact, Portugal has one of the cheapest tuition fee in Western Europe. So these are countries you can consider for JAPA. These are countries you can consider for JAPA. So you need to prepare, you need to plan, you need to be strategic before relocating into any country, because the choices you make is either going to make you progressive or retrogressive. So it's important to be very intentional about your travel plans. I would be advising you to take your time to make your research. So then I'll be asking you a few questions, and I want you to answer it in your comment section.